Hey, what's up, y'all? It's episode 96 of what I'm doing right now. And here's the thing. Birds are going to be loud. I'm going to span this out so I can make sure you see everything. Exceptionalsuccess.org is the website. And I made this it's not a logo, it's just a small banner that goes in the middle of the picture for the home page for the header. Now, I got a contact from and this is I want you guys to make sure you go to the website. Anybody that looks at it, especially if you work with special needs kids, and Rob and Anna, Rob and his wife, they're doing this amazing job, a very difficult situation as far as I'm concerned, and I know most people would consider the same thing, but they're doing it with grace and honor, and it's amazing. I used to work with Rob. I kind of consider him a big brother type mentor because when I first started teaching and I got into education, Rob was working at the same high school where I was a basketball coach. So obviously I'm doing this for him, and it's something that I'm trying to show them and help them work through it. And I'll do the same thing for anybody. If you ask me to help you out with something, I'll try to help as much as possible. But this is important because his son has autism and he's doing all of these different alternative methods. So what am I doing here? I am going to work on a logo. Now, the logo is already made, and I created the logo inside of, nope, that's 3D printing. I created the logo inside of the folder, and I did it in Publisher. Now, I'm opening up Publisher 2010 because I want you guys to see the process of simply creating the logo. Now, the words themselves are word art. Now, the word art, if you go here to the home page, and I'm going to make that smaller so you can see me because it's kind of weird for me to talk and you can't see what I'm saying. But when you go to the home page, when you go here to home, you can insert, you can insert word art, right? Once you click that, then you're going to get a bubble that pops up and then you can format the word art the way you want it to look. Now, what I did was I took word art and I used Britannic Bold as the font. If you don't have this font, then you can go to Google or Bing or whatever you decide to use, and you can download the Britannic Bold font, and you can input it into this platform inside of Publisher, and you can use that font. Now, so I use Britannic Bold, and then I didn't bold print it or anything else. It's all set. It's good to go. Now, I went in and I copied it, and I made the second word. And now this box right here, this is literally a shape. Now, if you go to Insert, actually, you go Home, and you go to Shapes right here, you can insert a shape. You click that, and what you'll end up with is this shape. And then you can format it the way you want to format it and make it look. So what I did was I dragged it out and made it real thin, and then I filled it in with black. And now I have this bar here, and then his name is underneath. So what I'm doing here, what she wanted an update on was the name. So I am going to go in, and I'm going to add Junior. So now it just says Robert A. McMahon Jr. And I put this box around it because I want to format it and make it a certain size. So if I wanted a square, then I can cut it and make it into a square in 512 by 512. But basically, this is what I do next is I take this page and I go to select all objects, and then I right click it and I go to save as picture. Now I'm going to go to my desktop and go back to the consulting folder, and I'm going to find Rob's folder. And then here you notice I have the logo in a lot of different sizes, but I have the main one right here, 250 by 800. But I'm going to change this to logo, and I'm going to put Junior. And I'm going to save it as a PNG so it'll be transparent. Now I can save it as a JPEG, and that'll make it a white, solid white background. But I'm going to save it as a transparent because then I can change the color of it any way I choose. All right, so now I've done that. I've saved it, and I'm going to close this window, right? Save. And then inside of here, I have logo, Junior. Now check that out. I have a logo. It's good to go. But when I go back and I go to the website, it's white. Well, how do I make this white? Well, I'm going to come back. And remember, everybody can't use Adobe Photoshop, right? Everybody doesn't know how to use Adobe Photoshop, but everyone has a version of Microsoft on their computer. Well, I'm going to change the color here by going to brightness. Let's see. If I take this all the way and brighten it, it's white. Now I can go back in and I can save as logo Junior, WHT, and I can save it. and that's it, right? And it's good to go. So I can forward this to Rob now and email it to him, and he'll have it, and it'll be good to go. I got a phone call coming in, and I'm going to not save that. I'm going to answer the phone, but that's it. Hopefully you guys got what I'm saying. If you have any more questions, hit me up. But I got to get to the phone. See you guys on the next one.